So we've put 1 cup of this lime powder, hydrated lime, and now this is a primer, a ratio for priming the wall. You can see the wall over at the back of the whare over there that we're going to whitewash or lime wash, if you want to put it. So we don't want to make our first coats too thick. 1 cup of lime powder, hydrated lime powder to 10 water. Okay, now so we're whitewashing the back wall of the whare. The light earth Pampas whare at Kaiwai, well, the Kaiwai Homestead actually at Ruatoria. And this plaster here is composed of cow shit and white flour paste and clay and sand from the beach. And so you notice they have gloves on. They've got. It's very important to protect your eyes. This stuff is highly caustic. You don't want to get any splashes in your eyes. And so we need to apply maybe 4, 5, 6 coats, depending on how fussy you want to be. It costs next to nothing. We'll probably do this whole wall for like $3 in lime, so you might as well say the cost is nothing. It's a beautiful, durable plaster. It breathes. Any moisture that gets in the wall can escape. It's totally non-toxic. It has a beautiful effect when the light hits it. It refracts light. This is completely affordable, sustainable, non-toxic,
and breathable.
And this keeps, on the outside of the house, it keeps all the rain out of the wall. Basically this reverts back to being the rock that it came from, which is limestone. And so it's putting this like thin concrete-like skin which can breathe and protect the walls from the rain. So this has had about 4 coats. The whitewash is getting thicker and thicker, and when the sun is shining on this wall it is just incredibly bright and white. And here's the ladies in here. I'll just get some photos of them putting the first primer coat on the back wall. At the Kaiwai Homestead in Ruatoria. Now the sun's just come out from behind a cloud, and is that bright white? What? And so this really protects the walls from driving rain. It's a traditional treatment for walls. It's all the cob cottages, all the Tudor houses, everything had lime on it. The pass paint didn't exist. So we've been whitewashing the light earth hut at the Kaiwai Homestead, and you can see it comes out stunningly bright white. Lime has the ability to refract light. It has little crystals in it. It really is amazing stuff. I mean, we've done a lot of work here, and we've probably only used about $5 worth of lime. It's almost free really, and it has so many beneficial properties. It, unlike paint, it breathes. It's totally non-toxic. It has the ability to keep the rain out of the wall. Here's the first primer coat that's been put on the back wall. That's starting to white off now. Here it was too wet. We have to wait for that plaster. That plaster's cow shit, white flour paste, clay and sand. And it goes off hard. White flour is a powerful glue. Cow manure also is a amazing binder. But we got had a storm here a few weeks. I think the whole country got that storm, and there was basically horizontal rain hitting this north-facing wall, and just that cow manure, white flour, clay and sand plaster withstood it quite well. But this basically turns to rock. The hydrated lime goes back to being limestone, the rock it came from. And in all climates that are subject to heavy winter rainfalls and driving, wind-driven horizontal rain, they always whitewash with the lime. It really, if you can't handle the bright whiteness of it, you can mellow it out with clay powders and oxides and ochres, and you can make it blue if you want, or red. And so I'm really on a mission to get this finished before the winter is over. I want to prove how warm and dry and comfortable and beautiful this can be. I know I can build these things. I know that I can make them last 100 years, but I want to prove that they're going to be very cozy to live in.